Okay, welcome to the Summit 2025 spawn tube tutorial. For this one I also had some bomb spots and 2 defense spots that might as well, since I don't plan on looking for any more on this map. So for the defensive side, I only have 3 spots because usually when I play on here I always go for straight overs because they're pretty easy to hit. So these are just a few basic spots. This one, if you notice the antenna on that dome right there, it's going to be moving, but you want to put your bottom part like near the left side. It doesn't have to be perfect because it bounces off a flat roof. So just basically, for this one, I'd probably move it more to the right. That way, since there's more people like hiding behind it, you're more likely to hit them. And this one, you want to go on the other side of the crates, and this one has 2 different variations to it. If you see that little white circle that I'm putting my aimer on, it's going to bounce off the left side of that tower. And if you look at the tower, look at the crane, it's going to bounce just the way it wants to. If you look how the crane the tube bounces, that's how you want it to bounce. So right here, it's just going to like take anyone out trying to rush, hide behind the computers, or just climb up and try and get to that little sniper spot where you aim off. And this is the other spot I was talking about. You almost want to aim in the exact same spot, but just barely to the left. If you look, I don't really get it until the last one. The way it bounces, if you just want to look at that, that's how it's going to bounce. I don't have a kill cam for this one since it gets cut off by the rocks, so I just went into theater mode before this with a bunch of bots, so it's just going to bounce off the path, taking anyone out running down there, or just take out anyone sniping behind that rock. So for the offensive side, I found a bunch of spots because I can't really go for straight overs on that side. I'm really bad at it, but this is the one I would use if like I have some leftover tubes and the timer's gone out. This one's going to go into that little trailer on the right side of the map. If you want to put your top cross here, like in line where that light is right there. It's going to be moving, but so is the little trailer, to be honest. Sometimes it might bounce off the little panels, but it's going to explode either way, so it's still going to do some damage. Just going to go through the middle one and just like take out anyone just goofing around in there. For this one, you want to push into the wall right there because there's 2 different corners. You want to push into one that's like near the temple. And if you look at the clouds, you're going to be a little diagonal streak right there. You want to put your bottom AR crosshair right underneath the middle.
Good job, SEALs. Get ready for the next round.
This next one's on the right side. You want to put yourself into that gate post right there, and if you look at your left AR crosshair, it's going to be right in the corner of that tree and that branch.
Good job, SEALs. Get ready for the next round.
This one won't take out that many people because it's in a small area, but it's a cool bank and it'll take out any late bloomers just running up the stairs. Alright, this one you want to go in that gate corner right there, and you look at the bottom AR crosshair, you got to put it right in the middle of that cloud right there. There's a little oval-shaped, egg-shaped cloud right above that lion monster thing, and I'll put it right in the middle. I've already hit this spot like twice, and I just found it a few days ago, so it works out pretty well and it goes to a pretty cool spot.
Get ready for the next round.
You want to run up to the room right here and crouch in that corner where the shelf in the window is, and if you look at the clouds, you're going to want to put the bottom part of it like right in the middle where it shapes up a little bit. Like not in the middle, but a little bit to the right. If you want to check, like just stand up and look at the crane because it's going to bounce to the right where the bomb is, right there.
Good job, SEALs. Get ready for the next round.
Once again, any late bloomers or goofers just hanging around the bomb, it'll take them out right there. They're still running around or putting down equipment. That's when you want to go on the other side of the gate. You want to crouch, and if you look at that exact same egg cloud, you want to put the bomb line of your crosshair right in the middle of it.
Good job, SEALs. Get ready for the next round.
It's going to bounce off the pipes right there and catch anyone rushing down the left side. Should hit them on time if they're on schedule. Alright, this one you want to go on the other side of the Fallen Temple thing right here, and this one's kind of similar to my other room spot, the one that's after the stairs. You look at that cloud right there, circle cloud,
Stand by.
You're going to want to put your aimer, like the bottom line and the vertical line on your aimer should be wedged in the top right corner of that cloud.
Get ready for the next round.
Yeah, this one just has a higher up bounce and it doesn't really cover that much area. It's just gonna cover the right side of the door. The other guys are just gonna peek around the corner and try and take anyone off rushing. Alright, you wanna go in that corner again. If you look at that cloud right there, you wanna put your bottom air crosshair just like that.
Gun down, stand by.
It's almost an exact lineup because if you don't put it like that, or if you're a few pixels off, you can bounce in another place. The kill cam I have, I didn't really expect. I was expecting it to bounce more of a different direction, but the bounce is pretty sick anyway. So check this out.
SEALs, get ready for the next round.
You should be able to pick anyone off rushing or sprinting really hard down the right side, whether it has a funny bounce or not. Alright, now we're going on the bomb spots. These first two are tube defends that I made up for each bomb. I never go for these because I always fire my tubes at the beginning and I never have any during the middle of the match. For this one, there's three different corners in that. The one where I pointed at the barrel right there is the one you want to be in. You want to crouch, and if you look at your top crosshair, you want it to be in the corner of that square. Just ignore the timer because this one will still work even if it's off.
Ready for the next round.
It's kind of important that you push into the bomb when you plant it as far as you can because these tubes don't bounce. So when they're trying to defuse, you want them to get as close as they can to the bomb. And this one you want to do the same thing. You just want to plant right in the middle of the bomb.
Bomb is armed.
You just want to push in the bomb. Push into the bomb really hard. You want to run over into this room. You want to stand up in that corner. And if you look at that little diagonal black line right there, you want to just like put your bottom line like just a little bit under it, but where that little gap is for the first and second lines, you want it to be right in the middle of that. Just wedged right in between it.
Get ready for the next round.
Again, ignore the timer. This spot will still work even if it's off. It'll just get stuck in the ground right there, so still, be important that you plant close. Alright, now they got like 3 combat axe defense, so for that one you want to plant in that corner. And this one's kind of tricky. You want to go in that corner right there, and what it's going to do is going to bake off that dome right there where that little piece is, where I pointed at. So where the light and the dark cloud line up, you want to have your bottom and air crosshair like right in the middle of it. The first one just went over, completely messed the dome. The second one's going to be a perfect lineup, so you just want to pause and look at that. That's how you're going to line up. I can't really explain it that much anymore.
Direct fire ready for launch.
When you watch the kill cam, you'll probably want to plant the bomb more to the left a little bit where the combat axe lands, because they're more than likely going to plant like far away or diffuse far away from the bomb. And this one you want to plant far back from the right side. This one I've hit several times. My friends have hit as well. I've actually hit a double on this spot before. It's an easy spot. You want to put the AR crosshair crouch in that corner. Put your last crosshair on the left side where that little
Good job, SEAL.
shape
Ready for the
is.
next round.
This one's just gonna bank off the dome and hit the lip of that air conditioner. It's gonna just fall right down on the guy. Okay, and the last spot is gonna be similar to the last one. Where I plant right here is kind of inaccurate where you want to be. well, you'll see it in the kill cam. It's gonna bounce more toward the wall, away from the bomb. So he's gonna have to plan it as far back as possible, probably. You're gonna have to run all the way back to the spawn for this one. So if I were you, I'd probably just maybe have one of your teammates plan it and just go prone to spawn and hide out for a little bit until they set up for you. And if you saw it, you just put your top AR crosshair right where that little gap in the clouds is. And that pretty much does it for this map. If you guys want to see another map soon, just let me know in the comment section. I'm out.
Objective parameters obtained.